Well, I think the predominant issue facing all of us is the Pension Protection Act and the zone which your fund will fall in, and the significance of how that's going to impact your fund and the way you report it to participants and employers.
Some of the issues are retirees, health care. It's a big issue because it's when you need the health care the most, and that's probably when it's the most expensive.
Some of the things that we're dealing with is obviously the regulatory aspect of fund administration, which is why it's so important that we attend these foundation meetings, because they do keep us advised of what we need to accomplish and what we should be looking at.
I think the biggest issue in our health and welfare trust is how can we look at plan design as a way to provide better, more direct services to our participants, and at the same time look at what kinds of costs and cost containment that we can employ that don't reduce the benefit, but more effectively deliver the benefit.
It's more important now because our participants are more educated and the rules and regulations, the laws are constantly changing. And in order to make the right decisions, we have to have the support and people behind us to educate us so we know what we're doing.
We are fiduciaries, and so the need for education is critical. It was critical, is critical, and will continue to be critical.
The need just continues to get greater. There's no doubt that we must continue to keep ourselves well informed of these issues.
I think it's more critical now than it ever has been. And I think that they're throwing a lot of regulation at us, very complicated regulation, that that we can no longer just kind of push on to the side.
Well, if you better understand the issue and hear the complete story of what goes behind it, you're better able to explain it to your participants, to the employers, and to calm their fears.
Clearly, the International Foundation is the only place where you can get comprehensive education as a trustee on these issues, so that I'm not totally dependent on the consultants that we hire.
I don't hear of a lot of other different educational places where you can go and get this type of education. They work hard and they bring us good training.
What makes the foundation unique for me is the unique combination of education and networking. It gives you by far the best educational experience that I've experienced so far as a trustee. But at the same time, it allows me to network with other trustees so that we can share the information that other trustees are facing. And I think that makes me as a trustee a much more effective trustee.
Not only the educational portion of it, but greeting and networking with your colleagues, and it's a cross-section of trustees, administrators, and professionals. So it's not a one-sided view you're receiving from those you participate with. It's across all of the different professionals that service the funds.
The International Foundation has a tendency to provide the latest information from both the, let's say, actuarial, legal, political scenes, so that we're aware as trustees of not only what the state of the art is today, but what we might be looking forward to in the future, and to be able to plan for the changes that may be in front of us.